5 Ways Rich People Make Money with Inflation. When the Federal Reserve slashed interest rates last year, everyone was aware that inflation was on the way. However, the Fed stated that we shouldn't be concerned because inflation is just a little above 2.4%. However, if we look at the current situation, we can see that prices have risen considerably since then. I'm not just talking about asset values like houses, stocks, and so on, I'm also talking about consumer pricing. People are returning to work in greater numbers as the economy recovers from the epidemic, resulting in higher levels of spending than ever before. As a result, inflation in the United States has risen to its highest level since 2008. The Consumer Price Index increased at a pace of 5% on an annual basis in May, up from 4.2% in April and the highest rate seen since August 2008. Real assets should be held. Many factors influence the price of money, and the majority of people are unaware that currency is simply another on the market whose value is decided by demand and supply, among other things. Consider a hypothetical scenario in which you have $10 in the entire economy on one side and 10 residences on the other side of the table. According to this hypothetical scenario, a single house will cost $1. However, if we pump an additional $10 into this market, there will be $20. Earlier this year, when the economy appeared to be on the verge of collapsing, the Federal Reserve decided to inject trillions of dollars. Debt. Many of you may hold a negative view of debt, however, debt can be beneficial in certain circumstances. Particularly when there is an increase in inflation. It is possible that $1 now will be worth more than $1 tomorrow. That means that if I borrow $1 today and return it the next day, I will have made a profit on the transaction. Currently, the median housing price is roughly $350,000, but it was less than half that amount 20 years ago, at around $150,000. Because the real value of the dollar declines year after year, the same $150,000 that was worth $350,000 20 years ago is now worth only $150,000. Gold. What distinguishes gold from other assets is that it has always been that asset that has preserved wealth, particularly during times of crisis. Here's how it's done. When the future appears to be unpredictable, gold prices tend to rise. Because of the 2008 financial crisis, gold prices increased from roughly $600 to $1,000 in 2007. Investors panicked and rushed to buy gold as soon as they could. The US dollar may lose its value and perhaps become worthless in the future, but gold will never lose its value. Cryptocurrency. I was hesitant to include it on this list because of its controversial nature. However, because a large number of people have gained from inflation by purchasing cryptocurrency, I felt compelled to discuss it, despite the fact that doing so is extremely risky. If you have been a subscriber for a long time, you are aware of my position on cryptocurrency. Stocks. This is the option that I prefer. Stock prices may not have soared by several thousand% as much as cryptocurrency values. From July 2020 to July 2021, the S&P 500 index increased by 40%. That is an incredible rate of return, especially considering that you are investing in the entire United States economy. When you purchase a stock, you are effectively purchasing a piece of a company.